What's going on, guys? So y'all are thinking about moving to Dallas, Texas. We are here at Canyon Falls, right on the border of Flower Mound and Argyle. Kind of depends on where you are in the neighborhood. Yep. We're going to be taking a look at some 90-foot lots. So some big lots, which are kind of uncommon for new construction.
Usually you're going to be looking at kind of 40, 45, 50-foot lots. Today is a lot bigger. So we're going to be at Chesmar Homes. This is the Monaco floor plan. This house is going to be just over 3,800 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 5.5 bath, and the 1.5 story, which we're a big fan of.
Yeah, love that floor plan. So yeah, guys, be sure to stick to the end. We're gonna be talking about some of the special financing that some of these builders are offering today. Some of them are
These have got some great deals going on right now.
I know so interest rates right now are a little tough, but awesome options. So let's go check this one out.
Let's take a look.
So I mean, definitely one of the things that I notice as we walk into this home is just all the finishes.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, you look around. I love the beams here, the exposed beams in the living room. Now, wood floors gonna be standard. We were talking with the builder reps. So this is the model home, and one of the things that usually get you at the model is all the upgrades. So they're like, oh great, I love this home, and it's $200,000 worth of upgrades. So there's actually only $80,000 that is above standard for this home.
Which is on the lower side normally for new homes, especially at this price point.
Absolutely. But no, I mean, you see stuff like this. Like, this is one of the things I'm seeing in a lot of newer homes, especially the high end. It's these dual islands, which I didn't know how I felt about them at first, but they've definitely grown on me.
I'm a big fan. I mean, you can literally have guests sitting and just enjoying themselves, and you can be preparing your stuff on this side, so you're not, having dishes and everything over here. People can relax here, and you can still do preparations.
Absolutely.
I mean, counter spaces.
Tons of countertop space.
The big thing we like, especially as well, is like makes the whole kitchen feel taller because you've got your normal drawers and stuff, and then they take the cabinets
all
the
way to the ceiling.
So
no, I love the exposed open, the glass. I mean, just a really cool finish. Now, I don't know, my kitchen personally probably would not be organized enough to take full advantage of that, but that's definitely something that I think adds a very classy finish.
It just looks nice, and again, it makes the room feel larger because it goes all the way up, so you kind of, your attention is going all the way up to the ceiling. I mean, huge breakfast area.
Six burner cooktop, gas cooktop, which awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, and like I said, so you get these dual islands here. So you actually have seating on the far side and on this side too. So and then David, you saw this a little earlier. I love the dual pantry. So you have a full pantry over here, and then just a second kind of a little butler's pantry tucked here in the corner that we'll show here in a second. That really just kind of gets extra. So if you have your bigger appliances or stuff that your countertop stuff that you're not going to be using all the time, tuck it away and then bring it back out whenever you need it. So it's something that I just think is really, really cool. So this floor plan, pretty interesting. So like we talked about earlier, it is going to be a 1.5 story. But we do have you have your master at the back of the home.
So it's a true split floor plan. Most homes are going to have kind of the primary bedroom on one side and then like 2, 3, 4 bedrooms all kind of crammed together.
Yeah.
And this one, we're going to have 2 guest bedrooms down here, all with full bathrooms. We've got the primary bedroom at the back, sort of in the middle of the home.
With access to the back patio, which we'll show.
Yeah, we'll tell you in a bit.
Awesome.
And then just to the back over there as well, there's like a 4th bedroom, I believe is the 4th bedroom.
Yes.
Which actually has its own garage access. So there is the 2-car garage over here, and then there's a 1-car garage on the other side. So if you have like a mother-in-law suite, or just some guests that will kind of want to come in and out, they can literally park up, walk in, and just be in their own bedroom completely out the way.
I thought that was a really cool feature.
It's just something you don't think about, and you don't see really in a lot of homes. So
no, so
big fan.
Take a look down here. This is going to be the first split bedroom. So you're going to have 2 bedrooms, both with bathroom here, and then ensuite bathrooms for both, which is going to be really cool. So then you have your powder bath, guest bathroom, your half bathroom for the downstairs. Huge utility room, which I love. I love the big sink, storage area off to the side. More than enough room for oversized washer and dryers, which is great. Now this would typically be your 2-car garage or single on the far side, but we're going to talk about this here in a little bit. This is actually this particular builder's design center. So a really cool feature. This is part of the process that if you go to build a new home, it depends on the builder. Some are going to have packages. Some will have a little bit more custom design features. They're going to be pretty much a top to bottom. You can pick most everything. They say really lighting packages were the only thing they're going to be kind of grouped. But you can kind of see in here.
Go take a look around. You've got the brickwork that you can choose from. You've got all the different flooring options, carpet, laminated tile, wood. You've got all the different countertops you can do as well. All the way down to door handles, backsplash.
Your
shower heads,
your shower tiles, your stone that you have for the exterior.
Yeah, there's a lot to choose from, and there's, you know, a lot of really great options as well. So as you can see here, you know, king size bed, huge open space.
Big master bedroom.
It's massive, isn't it?
It's huge. I mean, they have some big furniture in here. I mean, you have
huge
cabinet,
dresses.
nightstands on the side of the bed, and a huge bed in here. So yeah, just sitting area off by the patio, which again, we're gonna talk about that here in a little bit. I love the backyard, that outdoor space.
It's really nice.
Awesome.
What I like about the bathroom here is just, again, the use of space and the design. So you've got your sort of separate dual vanities. You've got your tub in the middle, which is cool.
His and her and her, his and his, whatever you guys fancy.
Yeah.
But split, so you each have your own separate space, which I know is something that I love, having my own divided space of this is my countertop. Standalone tub, which I love, huge closet.
They translate into the closet as well, so they kind of do like the split side, his and hers. You know, in my household, it would definitely be a hers and hers. Yeah. I'd have a little section up in the corner somewhere.
Walk-in shower, huge walk-in shower.
It's designed well. The space is used well.
Big walk-in shower.
I like that the homes are now kind of getting away.
Nice window here, so you can be seen as you're in the shower if that's what you're into.
Yeah, I like that homes are getting away from the old style bathroom layouts and actually doing a bit more functional rather than just like as they were.
Then just dropping things in, like here's a tub, the shower. Yeah, it's a very pretty open. I mean, you have the fogged glass window, so obviously you have privacy because you are going to have neighbors pretty close to you.
But you still got the light coming in.
But you're still going to have a lot of natural light.
You've even got the higher windows up there to bring extra natural light. And I mean, we don't even need to have the lights on in here.
Yeah,
and it's still, you know, all the daylight you want. So it's really nice.
But some of the cool features that we talked about, and we'll show kind of on the way in, if you look up here, so you have kind of some of the woodwork throughout this house that they have, just little touches.
Just all the little accents that they've got that just kind of, you know, make it more homey, I guess. It just doesn't feel like it's just white walls and, you know, standard Trek built home.
Now, of course, they do have in your living room, if you turn right here, you're actually gonna have 3 panels sliding. I believe that's gonna go close all the way open up. So you could technically open this up almost all the way to open your living room to really make it a outdoor indoor living space. Yeah. Which is, I mean, with something like this, when you have this much, you know, I would put drop down shades here. Up in your rafters, have drop-down shades so you have block some of the sun.
And even just protection from you know, some critters. I mean, you know, Texas summers, you're going to get a lot of things flying around. So you do want to, you know, have a bit of protection there as well. Yeah. This is going to be completely just solo to the home itself. This isn't going to be
this is not a package for this particular home. They did say that'd be like an aftermarket add-on.
If you would like to do this, you're more than welcome to do so. But they give you so much room for, you know, if you want to put a pool in, and you still got, even if you want to put a pool in here, you've still got all of this yard over here. I mean, the yard's huge.
Yeah, again, that's that 90-foot lot that we were talking about. That's where you do just get a little bit more space. Yeah. Because that is the one thing with newer construction we're seeing more and more.
They're putting these huge homes on these tiny lots.
Yeah, you're really tiny. I mean, where you're almost, you look out the window and you're looking, you know,
well, you can see a
face-to-face neighbor next door where, that's just a little bit, I love this.
If you're gonna have a home this size, you also want to have a yard that can, you know, feel like you can go outside.
Yeah, like we talked about earlier, you have plenty of room to put a pool in this backyard. And with an outdoor living space like this, you almost want to. I mean, that's going to be...
Yeah, it feels like it's the missing piece right now. To this house.
Absolutely.
It's just a really nice, cool setup here.
Absolutely.
Let's go back inside. Let's go upstairs.
Yeah, let's take a look upstairs for the 1.5 story. So you can see here, this is actually that sliding open. So a little warm today, but you know, in a fall or spring day, something definitely a feature that really opens up your whole living room to inside to outside.
Again, as we mentioned, those kind of little just accent parts of the ceiling.
So this is, like we talked about earlier, just as far as floor plans go, this is probably one of my favorite floor plans. We call it a 1.5 story. So usually you have your downstairs, most all your living spaces, but then upstairs you have something like a gamer media room. So this actually has both.
Yeah, so you've got your big flex space here, which you can use as like a kid's sitting room, TV room. If you wanted to have like a big office up here, you can do that.
Pool table, cards, they have a shuffleboard, card table, and then they have the media room right behind as we connected. And that's going to be kind of your blackout, not going to have the lights coming in, But then it also has a full bathroom.
Yes, I mean, you could literally just leave the kids up here all day. You could literally have them sitting up here, just keep them up here watching the telly. They could be, you know, put a movie on in here.
I love this tile in here. I thought that was just kind of, and all the way to the ceiling. I mean, that's again, those are those finishes that really just kind of set a builder apart.
Yeah, I mean,
doing just the little stuff.
Most standard builders are just going to do the standard white walls, the standard everything. These guys are, you can just tell there's a real effort being put in to finish the house out, really make it feel like a home.
Yep.
And really make you feel like you can actually live in it, as opposed to just kind of walking into a standard, you know, track built home thing. And what am I going to do with all this, you know, all these walls, all these countertops?
Yeah. It's not just a big box.
No, it's a very well planned out, very well laid out home that, you know, has purpose in pretty much everything it's going to do.
Yeah,
that absolutely is one thing that is missing in quite a lot of the newer builds we've seen around the place.
I agree. All right, guys. Well, make sure to, again, stay to the end so we can talk about all of the special financing that we have. We'll post some numbers down here so you guys can give us a call and ask about those. But then let's go hop over and check out the next one.
Let's go.
And we are back at Buehlers, actually just right down the street from the last model that we saw. This is going to be the B834A, not quite as sexy as the Monaco that we saw. It doesn't have the same ring, no.
But this home is going to be a 5-bed, 5.5 bath. It's around 4,300 square feet. It's kind of the 2-story with a 3-car garage there as well. Quite a lot of upgrades this time.
I think they said base price probably right around 1.1 is going to be this one. Again, on the 90-foot lot, so the bigger lot size here in Canyon Falls. So let's go take a look.
Peek, peek.
So as you walk into this one, really beautiful entryway.
Very grand, isn't it?
Yeah, very grand. I love the spiral staircase as you walk up. Sophia said she felt like royalty as she walked down a little earlier, which I felt was kind of appropriate. So I mean, I love the big extra wide hallway as you walk in, kind of the natural oak floors, the lighter, which you're seeing a lot more frequently here as you kind of move to newer homes. This is kind of a more contemporary look. That we're seeing
they're going for like the wider panel flooring as well, which I'm a big fan of.
I am too. One of the things I loved this, and this is, I was actually talking with Sophia a little earlier, this is one of my favorite things that I see, especially with newer homes where you're seeing the media rooms right off of your living room family.
Yeah.
And it's one of those that, for people who are big movie buffs, I love movies, so having a dedicated movie room is great, but when it's upstairs, just don't take advantage of it.
Yeah, it's more for the kids, but like for this, you would have the whole family down there as well, you know?
Yes, well, you're walking from, because I mean, most people spend all their time, you know, right in this space, right here. I mean, it's your kitchen, living room, master bedroom, master bath. That's why I tell people the focus of most people's home search is gonna be in this general area right here, and they really knock it out of the park with this. This is
this is really nice. I mean, the whole place, it's laid out perfectly square on.
Wide open from the kitchen, big island right here with your sitting area, which I like. I mean, that's one of those you can eat here or at the breakfast nook. It does actually have a formal dining.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Don't see a ton of
a big dining space and a big breakfast space, but I mean, you know, the more options, the better. I love this kitchen. I mean, this thing.
That range, that range.
So big, but it just, I like the wooden outlay on it, and honestly, the tile, they're taking the tile all the way up to the ceiling. I'm a big fan of Nash isn't as keen on it as I
don't know how I feel about the tile all the way up. I love the color selections. I don't know how I feel about the light on light.
I would go with either a much lighter floor,
or a little, but
or a dark floor.
It's still beautiful. I mean,
really
the finishes are nice. I love all the way to the ceiling cabinetry all the way around. So you have your uppers that are going to be up top again.
Just makes
very
it all
high-end finishes.
All feel bigger as well. So again, the bedrooms in this place are going to be quite split as they were in the last one, but very much so. So over here, we're going to have the
master suite.
Yeah, primary bedroom over here. There's going to be like kind of a mother-in-law suite to the left-hand side. So it's split enough so you're not sharing a wall with your mother-in-law. And then they've got 3 bedrooms upstairs, 1 on the left side, 2 on the right side. So again, everyone's kind of got their own space. They don't feel like they're on top of each other. All the rooms aren't pushed together, which I'm a big fan of.
Like we had in the last one, and I love that more and more builders are doing this. The complete 3 sliding piece, so you can slide this all the way open, really makes that flex space of your living space, indoor to outdoor, much more flexible. So, I mean, we have those few days in Texas that are kind of nice, like this evening will be beautiful. Would be a great time to open that up and have that space where you can kind of use both and have your indoor and outdoor living space really, you know, available. So you're gonna see here, you have the laundry room and it wraps around. You actually see it back there as we go through. It's gonna be connected to the master closet, which I've seen a lot more frequently with newer construction. There's a few builders who do it in a lot of their floor plans, and it's something from a convenience thing that I really like. Yeah. Again, you're seeing tall ceilings, huge open vaulted ceilings. Really makes the area feel. I love the oversized windows. I mean, this just brings in a lot of light.
This home has tons of natural light coming into it. I mean, every room has these. I mean, even the bathroom we'll see it now has these huge windows.
Yeah,
you don't always have lights on. I mean, there's lights on everywhere, and they're just unnecessary because there's too much light coming in for it to even matter.
Yeah, no, I mean you could turn these lights off, and you wouldn't know much of a difference.
This is more of like the sort of classic shower tub combination, which is, you know, it's fine when it's done the right way. Shower's huge, got the toilet here, and then they've got like a sort of his and hers, you know, sinks, and then also closets.
Like we joked in the last one, I always like the split vanities, so you actually have a little bit of space.
And it's funny, the closet over here is gonna be slightly smaller than the one over here, so fellas, we're over here. This is where we're gonna be.
When we walk in, I love the motion sensor capture, which is just one of those things kind of nice
It's just a nice touch, isn't it?
It's a nice touch as you walk in, automatic lights up. But I mean, decent sized closet. I know this is more than I would ever need personally, but that's because I wear the same stuff all the time.
And then if we go over here, I mean, this one's a lot deeper. You're kind of walking in. Again, light pops on, some extra storage space here. As you mentioned, it kind of leads into the laundry room. They've got a desk in here. I really don't know if I'd want to be...
I think that's just for the builder. Yeah, I think that's, I mean, maybe it could be a countertop. They may have like a countertop that you could have put there for like workspace.
You could put some
folding, like a folding table.
But I definitely wouldn't be checking my emails while
I don't think so.
The dryer's going.
No, I don't think so.
Wouldn't be too fun. But plenty of space.
Faxes.
Plenty of space.
When was the last time you used a fax machine, David?
2000 and never. Which is nice, little sliding door. Sliding doors are great when they're done properly. You see a lot of the older homes have the really crappy sliding doors.
Yeah, the pocket doors that you have to like
they get stuck.
Them up. Again, oversized windows in pretty much every room.
Yeah, a little walk-in closet. I mean, this is...
And again, one of the nice things, so I mean, you talk about this home being 43 plus 100 square feet. Having that 90-foot lot, you know, a lot of newer construction, you are stacked right up on top of each other. So having that 90-foot wide lot is nice because if you look out the window, obviously you're still gonna have neighbors fairly close, but even here, you're still set back enough that you have a decent amount of room between you and your
you're really not gonna get much noise and pollution coming in from either side.
I like the tile. It's an interesting tile selection.
And the garage would be through this way, but we're not gonna go in there today. So again, mother-in-law suite, if they want to just kind of come into the garage.
They actually have, on this home, it's going to be a 3-car garage, 2 side by side with 1 kind of as a swing in, which we were talking about might be a little bit tight for most vehicles, but realistically for most people, the 3rd-car garage turns into a workshop or storage.
Storage is always the way.
Yeah.
Got your classic 2-story flex space. Yeah, very standard and pretty any much 2-story home.
Yeah, any of your larger floor plans, you're frequently going to see some sort of a loft game room. I like that you have the split bedrooms. So you have kind of 1 bedroom with its bathroom on one side with another 2 on the other.
Yeah, so you would probably, if you were going to be living here, you probably got a couple kids. You're going to have them staying in these bedrooms. If there isn't another kid, this is just a great split.
Maybe younger kids on one side, older kids where they have a little bit more privacy. And
guests as well. I mean, if you've got guests coming in, at least you haven't got your guests staying in the bedroom that backs to your kids' room. You've got completely separate space.
I like this, actually, so I really liked this. So this is gonna be kind of your game room storage.
Yeah.
So if you have board games, whatever, but then also...
It's not open, but at least the attic.
Walk-in attic space, which is always nice for kind of your Christmas decorations, Halloween decorations, any sort of thing that you might be moving in and out, but that you don't use a ton. Yeah. Just nice to have a place to put them.
I mean, all the bedrooms are good size.
Yeah, none of them overly large, but again, they're secondary bedrooms, which, I mean, we typically see stuff for secondary bedrooms, 11 by 12, 12 by 12.
10 by 10.
10 by 10, yeah. So, I mean, this is probably a good size. I think you can tell larger furniture in here, so it's definitely...
Get me one of these chairs.
Looks good on you.
What doesn't, let's be honest. So, I mean, yeah, all the rooms are around the same size, good sizes. I think the only one that doesn't have an ensuite is the bedroom to the right, but it still has the full bathroom access as well. So,
Yes.
I mean, every single room has its own bathroom. I mean, what more can you ask for?
Except for, so this would be your,
that would be
either
here,
for this bedroom or for your kind of game
Guests,
room.
yeah.
So if you had guests or, you know, other people upstairs playing in the game room. But yeah, again, I mean, even for this bedroom, this is a big bedroom. Smaller bed in here. It's like a David-sized bed.
He's so much shorter than I am.
Again, so with the ensuite on this one, that you're gonna have your own bathroom, shower, you know, sink, closet combo.
I really like this house. And honestly, the outside as well, we're gonna go check out now. Big fan.
Yeah, we'll take a look outside. I wanna say this is on the green belt as well. We're kind of looking outside. It looks like there's a ravine out there, which I don't think they're gonna be able to build on, but would be a great lot for privacy's sake for, you know, down the road.
Very large lots. I believe a lot of this is just going to be kind of a lot of the upgrades that come on top of it, you know, with like the pergola and everything. But I mean, just look at the size of this lot. You could have this whole space here. It wraps around the side. And then if you wanted to put a pool in, you've got tons of space to put a pool in, and still have plenty of yard. Like we said, I think this behind is going to stay as is for the most part.
Yeah, they may build on the far side.
Yeah, I wonder if stuff might be going a bit.
But I'm thinking probably your direct behind would probably be, stay a little bit more natural for the time being.
My dogs would love this yard.
It's a huge lot.
It's massive, isn't it?
And this is one, I think this is just kind of a larger lot based on, we have a lot availability for these, so definitely want to take a look at if you're interested in these homes. But they do have a few, I think they had said that 8 lots still available that they could build on with a few specs that they have currently built. But I mean, I'd say between both of these builders, just beautiful homes.
Great homes, both laid out very well, both very functional, plenty of space. And honestly, you coming down the main road here, you're not that far away from everything else. I mean, the problem with coming to Argyle a lot of the times is you can be quite a ways out. Yeah. And there's really not going on, but I mean, we're what, 15 minutes to Flower Mound?
Yeah.
Straight shot?
Yeah.
Just straight up the road.
Anyone in I-35 West is right here, 5-10 minutes down the road. So I mean, if you're working in that like Keller, South Lake, even Fort Worth, I mean, if you're on that I-35 West corridor, this is a great option for you.
Great schools, and you can take advantage of the sort of the early build out, so you've got the space and you're not kind of a lot of the other homes we see where they're all crammed together in one. These are really nice. I mean,
especially for new construction.
See your neighbors here. I mean, like you said, you're like 20, 30 feet away from each other.
Yeah.
My first house, like a
good setback. Yeah, we're not
eye to eye from your windows. Yeah. No, I'm a big fan.
All right, so join us by the fire now. It's a little warm, toasty day for a fire.
I think the sun's warmer than that fire would be, to be honest.
But yeah, guys, so if y'all want to know about some of the interesting financing options out there that a few of these builders are offering, or that, you know, our personal lender is offering, if it's something that you guys are interested in, make sure to give us a call down below or shoot us an email. We'd love to help you guys out. I know interest rates are kind of moving around a little bit right now, and that's something I know everybody's wanting to know about, where to get the best possible rate to help you guys with all the buying power that you can. But yeah, if you guys like the content, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see y'all at the next one.
See you guys.